at Farmhouse Aquatics, comfort specialist shop.
And right, the kids will be more aggressive. So the more aggressive one will not be scared of the bigger ones.
Creating comfort, we actually use it.
Correct.
Yeah, not like the olden days. A lot of people keep telling us we're using tilapia.
Very special relationship where I speak English and he speaks Chinese, because my Chinese is bad and his English is bad, so we are bilingual. Hey, what is going on, friends? Welcome back to another video. If you're new to the channel, my name is Ashley and I make new fish videos every single week. So remember to smash the subscribe button and come join the family. Alright, so before I play you guys the Flowerhorn interview, which is probably why most of you are here, let me just give you guys an update on what's been going on with my tank. So as you know, in previous week I mentioned that there was egg in my tank, and that is now all taken care of. Everybody's great. Look at Thanos. So Thanos, his nuchal hump is not only back to full size, but it's growing again and it's getting really huge. And yeah, everyone else is just nice and happy inside. So the other day I was feeding Thanos, and yeah, I found out that he likes to jump for food. Let me know if you guys want to see me train Thanos to do some tricks, and also what are some tricks that we can train Flowerhorns to. Last thing before I play the interview for you guys is I just really want to thank Iris, Melvin and Kathleen from Farmhouse Aquatics for being so willing to share their knowledge with us. So I really appreciate whenever, you know, experienced people in the hobby are so willing to share information with us. And yeah, I hope the audio for the interview is fine, because it's a little bit impromptu. If it's not, I'm sure it's audible. It's maybe not the best, but I'm sure you guys can hear, and just know that it's always my goal to improve the audio for you guys. So let's roll the interview. So I'm here with Melvin, Iris and Kelly. And so we're at Farmhouse Aquatics, comfort specialist shop. And so I just want to ask you guys a few questions, so maybe whoever wants to answer. First is like, what made you decide to start this comfort specialist shop? Like why comfort?
Passion. Also revenge. Revenge. Yeah, 20 over years ago, one Kuko.
So play not enough.
Yeah. So it's a comeback. Yeah, and we really like it.
Okay.
Really like it.
Okay, so for someone like me, because I consider myself a new person to the hobby, to me, every time I see a fish with a big head, to me it's all flowerhorn.
Yeah.
So actually, kampa, you consider it as something different from a flowerhorn, right? So what differentiates kampa from a flowerhorn?
The body shape. The tail size and the tail shape, the finish, the eyes, the tail,
Okay, so
the shape of the head,
okay,
the lip. Most of these actually contribute to what kind of fish you have.
Okay, so when we talk about kampa, is it body shape?
Yes.
So body shape, you are describing to me that so it's broad and rectangular.
Yes.
Okay, and then it's compared to a flowerhorn where it will be more triangular, and as it goes further down it tapers down. Right?
Yes.
Okay, and then eyes, you are looking at
Inset eyes.
inset, so it doesn't bulge
Yeah.
so much.
Inset or half inset.
Okay, and then when we talk about the nuchal hump, the big lump that they have on the top, so for kampa it's what you call push forward,
Yes.
and then versus a flowerhorn will be more rounded.
Yes. Okay. But the thing is, nowadays, because we are trying to incorporate breeding, cross-breeding, we are trying to put all the strength onto one fish.
Right.
Okay, and the reason why we call them a kampa is because while putting all the strength onto one fish, we still want that fish to smell like kampa, to look like kampa, to feel like a kampa. So the minimum requirement for that fish to be able to still consider a kampa is the body shape, the fan-shaped tail, the full moon wrapping.
So by full moon wrapping, you mean the anal and dorsal fin will go around?
Yes, correct. When it's flaring.
Yeah.
When it's flaring, when it's all is open up, it's not flaring. Beautiful wrapping. All this constitute to this fish being considered a kampa.
Okay.
Along the way, a lot of people while they are doing cross breeding, depending on what is the purpose of their breeding, the objective of their breeding, some fishes that are being created, it can deviate very far away from a kampa. Yeah. There are quite a number of species currently in the market. The reason why it's considered a species or is given a name is because of the population of the quantity.
Correct.
Like for example, when you walk around, you roughly see those normal flowerhorns, the red color ones, the short body ones, the big head ones. Those are all flowerhorns.
Yeah.
Some of them are called SRD, Super Red Dragon. And you see most of these species, some are called Kam Malau. Kam Malau actually is a Cantonese word. It's called Jing Ma Lao, Jing Ma Liu, Chinese. Which means it's actually called golden monkey.
Golden monkey.
Yeah, Malau is actually Cantonese.
Right.
Malau is monkey in Cantonese. So Kam Malau is golden monkey.
Okay.
Because somehow or other there was this breed that comes many years ago. It looks like they look so much like a monkey. Yeah. So if you manage to have those very old magazines, I still have them. So you can see the 20 old years ago the Kam Malau that took champion of that era. Yeah. So in Kam Malau we have the Senju, also very popular, and we also have the kampa, and the kampa is a very old, very big fish. Yeah, these are the few different kind of fishes that we can find. Still have currently in the current era.
Okay. So when you breed that time, right? Are you breeding from, that means like pure species, non-hybrids, or are you breeding from hybrids?
From kampa point of view, from kampa breeding,
Correct.
we are using F0s. We are using very primitive, very old cichlids.
Correct.
Yeah, big breeds cichlids.
So that means your F0 are not kampas, right?
No.
They are pure species.
They are pure some species that we use to create the F1.
Okay. So is there a fixed combination that creates a kampa, or is it different fishes are made of different kampas are made of different?
Yes, different. We use different ones to have a different kampa feel.
Okay.
Okay. But currently, I mean nowadays, everybody knows creating kampa, we actually use cichlids.
Correct.
Yeah, not like the olden days. A lot of people keep telling us we're using tilapia, using this, using that, because somehow or other you see the colors are almost the same,
Yeah.
But no, we're not using tilapia.
Okay.
We are using cichlids.
Okay.
And we are using big cichlids. Right. And the unfortunate thing, or fortunately, because the current cichlids are not very pure already, so that's the reason why even if you buy cichlid and you try to take kampa, probably the end result won't be stable. Yeah, because not pure.
So you have to be very selective even about the original.
Yes, we have to keep them, and we have to start doing, and we have to see whether what's the outcome.
Yes. Okay. So inside one kampa, right? When you create one kampa, when you go to F1, right?
Yeah.
Like how many species are involved? How many different cichlid species are involved?
Okay. There are many. There can be many. They can be many.
Is there an average amount?
No, hard to say. Because
maximum?
it can be many. It can be as many as possible. You know why? Because you see, everybody want to create their own strain.
Correct.
When we are talking about own strain, means you're creating something that other people don't have.
Yeah.
So in the first place, you got to guess what other farm using. Secondly, you got to understand how many kinds of breeding methods are they and using into their breeding farm. So you are guessing. So yeah, it can be as much as possible, as many as possible. Trying to create a new space, you know. But for us, we have already some what do you call that, standard methods, because our farm is really breeding it for 10 years. So we already have some standard methods. We already have some standard fishes that we are using, and through these fishes, we already have more or less, we know what's the outcome. Maybe one batch we have one or two very good and nice super fish, and then of course at the same time we also use other fish to try to create new game.
Yeah.
But it doesn't always happen.
It's still always experimenting.
Yes. Yeah. Most of the time it's not successful. That's the reason why we have to keep trying, and that's the reason why creating kampa is very much cost involved. Very expensive hobby to breed them.
Yeah.
It's only really people who are very much into it, like my farm, Mr. Jalan. He is a master in breeding kampa, and he does it because he loves it. Same as us, you know. And he creates a lot of legends, and I learned a lot of breeding, continue to learn a lot of breeding methods from him. And because I've been playing this ever since 20 over years ago when he started from Malaysia, so I also share with him what are the old fishes that we had last time. So he has an idea of what are the fishes that were used back in those 20 over years ago. That's how we help each other to continue this breeding thing. Else, if you don't have that kind of understanding of different breeds, and different fishes, and different kind of breeding methods, then you're only creating the same thing.
Correct.
All over and over and over again. Yeah. Then the whole gene is stabilized, and you keep singing the same fish. Kampa is not supposed to be like that.
So every kampa is unique, right?
Unique and different.
So are you able to share any of the species that you use?
Okay, very simple. Like now, one of the very expensive fishes that we are using, super red phylum.
Super red?
Super. Yeah, super red phylum. Not easy to create. Not easy. Yeah, not easy. Because you want to create super red phylum to use, you need to first stabilize the super red phylum. Because if you cannot stabilize the super red phylum, you can only breed one.
Yeah.
And then after you cannot breed again. Yeah. Because if the pair that you breed die, you cannot continue again.
Yeah.
So you have to stabilize the breed that you want to use, right?
Right.
Stabilizing the super red phylum is already difficult. But you see, now we are talking about creating our own F0s, stabilizing our own F0s so that we can continue to use them, right?
Yeah.
But unfortunately, a lot of people are not doing that. That's the reason why kampa is so difficult to breed. Yeah. That's the reason why when you successfully have some new strain or new gene, it's very, very rare, very popular, very beautiful, and everybody goes into it. But of course, it's also very high cost.
So one big difference between kampa and flowerhorn, as you're saying, the gene is not stabilized, so they cannot breed on their own. They cannot interbreed, and you cannot get a lineage of kampas. They always have to be bred from the is it parent, from the parent?
Yes, from the parent, you create F1s, and then from F1 you create F2. Okay, and what happens is within that F1s and F2s, right, you have to keep them because you need to know which are the fertile ones. So you have to keep all of them.
Okay, so when he's mentioning F1s and F2s and F0, so F0 is the what we call original.
The original one.
The original that is really original, but really is it pure, or are you talking about pure, or are you talking about the first kampa?
The pure. That means
F0 is natural.
Yes.
Natural.
Okay, the one that we are using, like the one I told you about, red inspired.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, those are F0s, and then from there you get F1, which is kampa already.
Yes.
And then after you reach to F2. F2. Okay. So usually you say that the best is around F2, right?
Yes. We try to get the best out from the F2.
Okay. Now maybe we talk a bit about caring for your kampa or flowerhorn. So as I was asking you just now, if you want to share today.
講句表記福建你使嘛，YouTube 係使福建你。
If you speak, I will translate. Although my Chinese and Hokkien cannot.
我知啊。
There's some very basic questions now. Okay, so for example, people who have, I guess most people have flowerhorns and some have kampa, right? Flowerhorn is always a lot more mainstream. So is the care similar?
Yeah, they're similar.
So they are similar. Okay, so what you use for this, you can apply it to flowerhorn or kampa.
You can.
Okay.
Okay, you see the basic knowledge about keeping an aquarium is roughly almost the same. Foundations are the same,
Correct.
you know. The only thing is for different kind of fish, different category, different breeds, they probably have some minor differences. Like for example, filet, water hardness. Some prefer hard, some prefer soft, some prefer high pH, some prefer lower pH. And some fishes prefer that you keep on changing, giving them fresh water.
Yeah.
Some fishes prefer you to keep on
Stabilize the water,
don't change, you know. And some individuals prefer to use different kind of filtration methods.
Correct.
So if it's talking about keeping them, if the foundation are almost the same, almost similar. But in different species require different things. Like for example, for us, if you tell me all the flowerhorns and the different breeds are they the same? I will tell you, I cannot speak for the others. Okay, but for my kampa, it's pretty simple, very clean water, high pH, and like
high pH. So high we are looking at. 7 point something, 8.
7.5.
8.0.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So this is for all kampa and
My kampa,
flowerhorn.
my kampa.
Your kampa.
My kampa.
So is it
like I cannot speak for others.
so is it because of the water that you brought it, that you raise it up in, is it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. 7.5 to 8. They thrive. They are beautiful.
So it really depends on the source that the kampa or flowerhorn comes from and what water they are used to. Is it?
Yes. Because for us, maintaining 7.5 to 8 is easy.
Yeah.
And of course, raising up in 7.5 and 8, like what Aki knows, most of the kampa that we raise are beautiful.
Yeah. Okay. So I think a lot of people they focus on when we talk about like for example grooming or kampa or flowerhorn, we focus on maybe color and the nuchal hump, right? The size of it. So for colors, what are some tips that you can share for someone who want to maximize the potential of their flowerhorn or kampa?
pH,
Okay,
water quality,
water quality.
food.
So for water quality, frequent water changes.
Yes, 1 week once.
Sorry, one.
That is a guideline.
Okay.
So you see that there's no hard rule.
Yeah.
But we always say that's a guideline. So people can follow the guideline. So when you start playing the fish, when you start owning the fish, when you start having this hobby, you actually you will do a bit of the fine tuning.
Right.
Sometimes you change water 5 days is good. 6 days, number 6 days is good. Change 3 days, the 3rd day is good. Sometimes the 7th day is good. So it's up to you.
Okay. And then you say food.
Yeah, food.
So
we have been distributing this
okay.
for almost many years already. So in Singapore we are the only one. And the reason why we are distributing this is because we start feeding our fish with this.
Right.
And so far it's one of the best that we have used. And so that's the reason why we continue using this.
Okay.
And that's also the reason why, because we're using in very big quantity, and then we bring in big quantity, and that's the reason why we are the only one carrying this.
So this is you manufacture this yourself, is it?
No, we actually work with somebody in Thailand, which is also called Farmhouse Thailand.
Okay.
Yes. So we actually work with this person, and he actually produces this food for us.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So when someone buys food, for example, they buy this or they buy other food, what are some things they should look out for to know if the food is going to help the flowerhorn or kampa color, or how do they tell whether it's a good or bad food?
Okay, first thing first, over here it's stated rich in vitamins, minerals, and substances, and increases immune system. We want the protein to be around 40%, not too high, not too low.
Okay.
About 40 will be good.
40 is a good
40 is a
number.
good number. And we want to have spirulina
Okay.
to help the pearl shine. We want to have what do you call it?
So spirulina helps with the
Pearl
pearl
shine.
shine.
Pearl shine.
Okay.
And the
Aesthetic.
yeah.
It's for the redness.
Redness.
For the redness. You see, when we talk about spirulina helping the fish pearl shine, a lot of people then turn to making the water too green. Making the water green. Okay, you make the water green. Green water means too much algae. Right? Green water we know. Green water is algae water. Yeah. It also means having photosynthesis too. Yeah, because why? Because more algae means more oxygen or more carbon dioxide. Right? Because photosynthesis, when you provide them light, they will do photosynthesis changes. Like when it's daytime, our plant actually emits oxygen and taking carbon dioxide. But in the night time, our plant actually gives out nighttime is carbon dioxide and taking oxygen. Yeah. So we also need to give the fish resting time. So that's the reason why we off the light. Right? In nature, we also have right time. So when we off, if the water is too much algae content, right, it will actually have very high carbon dioxide. So that's the reason why we prefer to give spirulina in the form of food, than to create green water environment. Yeah, that's the reason why when you look at my fish, my water, we don't have green water environment. Because cleaner water, we can see them well, and actually green algae water does provide a lot of there are advantages now. Okay, but there are a lot more disadvantages. That's the reason why we don't do that. By individual.
So this for color, right?
Yes.
And then for
spirulina for pearl shine. Red Pantene, that is for the color, red color. Because some flowerhorn, most of them the base color is red. Then other than that, protein helps the growth. One very important thing is we only have one food for all in one purposes. The head growing, the color, the growth, and the pearl shine. We don't separate them. We don't have this for we don't do that because if the fish comes with the gene, you will have no. Means how it got something like that.
So it's mostly genetic determines what it is, and then the food just helps to maximize it, right? Okay. And so that applies for the head size as well, is it? Okay. And then what about other sort of grooming techniques? Like some people use aggression and grooming techniques. So parrotfish will put the fish in put the parrotfish with the flowerhorn or the kampa, and then how long do you leave the fish inside? 10 to 15 minutes. Okay,
but we must strongly advise that during the process, our parrotfish are all intact. They are not harmed.
Correct. Yeah. So maybe when you choose parrotfish and you sort of put it inside, right? What do you need to look out for? For example, do they need to be smaller or bigger than the kampa, or any size will do? Any size?
Any size will do lah.
Okay, so any size for them.
But bigger size better lor.
So bigger than the flowerhorn or the kampa is okay.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
I think basically grooming and even creating environment is to mimic nature. Right? If let's say for example all these fishes are in the nature, when they see aggressive fishes, it also depends on they themselves, whether they are aggressive enough. If they are, in all batches of fishes there are, we say they are pigs, they will also have the tails. Alright, the pigs will be more aggressive. So the more aggressive one will not be scared of the bigger ones. But the heads one will be more timid. So you actually need to be very flexible.
So if you have a flowerhorn that's very timid, you want to put a parrotfish that's smaller and less aggressive inside.
To train up.
And then as you get more aggressive, you can actually put a big one inside to make it
to bring the aggressiveness out.
We're talking about the mirror technique, right? So mirror technique, you're saying same thing, 10 to 15 minutes a day, every day, right? And then, so would you say one is more effective than the other?
I would say putting parrot is more effective.
Parrot is more effective
because they feel it.
Okay.
But mirror is they see themselves.
Okay. And maybe just to wrap up, do you have any tips for a new flowerhorn of Kampa owner? Maybe what are some common mistakes that people make? You know, any tips you have?
I think the most important to me lah. I don't know about them, but to me lah.
Maybe okay, one
Maybe
each
one
person
of the-
share one tip.
Okay. Maybe let me go first lah. I think is don't go to pricing.
Don't go to.
Pricing is never the main priority. Pricing is never the main priority. You need to know what you are getting. You need to know what you're buying. You need to know what you're shipping. Because different breed gives you different benefits. Different breed, different strength. Different breed, different what do you call it? Happiness. Different results. What kind of result you want? You know, majestic, big, broad body, squarish body, beautiful resting image, or you want very nice curls, or you want very big head, you know, you want short body, or you want features that don't require a very a lot of attention, you know. Yeah. So it depends on what you want. Set your priority well, then you will get the right fish for you.
So for you, your tip is decide on what is the
Main priority.
main priority when you choose your fish, so that you make sure that you are happy with the fish that you get. Okay. And then okay, go. What is one tip that you will share for a flowerhorn owner? Can be new, can be old.
I think basically for a new flowerhorn person, do not jump the gun.
Okay.
Okay, because right now you see, it's like, you know, internet is so open up. You can find a lot of tips, a lot of information. So sometimes the more you look yourself, the more confused you are.
Correct.
Okay, then especially like for example, if you're talking about flowerhorn and kampa, you don't, you know, when you go to different shop will offer you different advice. So you get confused. Then you start to compare. Okay, I think that basically the most important is, example, if let's say you're keeping a kampa, seek a kampa specialist advice. You know, you don't seek a flowerhorn advice to keep a kampa. So it is different. So you need to be very focused on what you are getting. For example, today you want to get a flowerhorn, alright? Then, and you see that this shop is keeping the best flowerhorn that you can see. Just follow the advice.
Right.
Simple, that's it.
So-
You don't go to a market, ask the uncle, yeah, how do you keep the fish? You get me now? So
Right,
you get
yeah.
yourself more and
Right.
more
So
confused.
your advice is to try to stick to one source of information,
Yes.
because there's a lot of conflicting information out there.
Yes.
So you decide on which source is the good one,
Yes.
and then you just follow that, and you should be safe.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
And yeah, okay. So he will speak Chinese, and then we have a very special relationship where I speak English and he speaks Chinese, because my Chinese is bad and his English is bad, so we are bilingual. Okay.
for like 新的玩意的，就是不要乱给那个名字，就是来给for flower，就是这样子。
So his advice is very simple for new flowerhorn keepers, or in fact I think new fish keepers in general, is don't give your fish all sorts of different types of food. Right, make sure that they are safe, and so he recommends dry food that are free, pellet foods that are free of get parasites and all that kind of thing. So because it's very common for flowerhorn or kampa to, especially flowerhorn, right, to get like bloated stomach and all of that. So that is his advice. Alright, so I guess I'll wrap up the interview. So this is Farmhouse Aquatics, and I want to thank Jalan, Iris, and Melvin for being such a good sport. Alright, so that was the interview with Iris, Melvin, and Catherine from Farmhouse Aquatics. Once again, a big thank you to them for sharing with us so much. If you guys want to know more, do let me know. Maybe you guys have some questions. If you have enough good questions, I might try to get them to come back and we can do an interview with them. And then there's the arowana interview that I've done with Marcus. I just got it done yesterday, so that will be coming out either next week or the week after. I'll try to get it out fast. I just want to thank everyone that posted your questions when I put up the community posts. And yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe, turn on your post notifications to get notified every time I upload. And if not, I will see you in the next video. Beard out.